Louder.
Why did you decide to leave the UFC and retire?
Critics says I was fighting more to win instead of finishing the fight, and it's true. Towards the end, I didn't have the same anger, so I didn't have the same drive to hurt the guy and to finish it, and it's a fact. I tried to get it back, but it's very hard, and I think the best way to get it back for me is to step out, because it's more an emotion thing. You know, I was fighting more for winning instead of for going through the guy. And I need to step out to let my hunger goes up. Dana White make a lot of comments, but Dana White always will do what serve him best on a business standpoint, because he didn't want me to leave like this. He wanted me to come back, to get people to tune in, to make me come back. But it was time for me to take a break. Maybe I'll come back one day. Maybe we'll see it again. We'll see what's gonna happen. In Toronto,
so, I know
who would be the better man than myself to headline a card in Toronto to build up
I like what I'm hearing.
Air Canada.
I like what I'm hearing.
Get back the Canadian fans, raise the pay-per-view up, because now Rory is going to Bellator.
So I'm sitting up.
I'm the man for the
George,
job.
I like it. George, I'm sitting up in my seat now as I ask you this one. Who are you fighting December 10th?
How bad were these injuries going to the fight, Richard?
Well, they're bad. The knee was bad and the ribs were bad, because, you know, when he hurt his knee, you know, he couldn't run. So then when it got a little better, he wanted to start sparring, and, you know, he's not in shape because he wasn't really doing much. You know, he worked a little bit in the mitts and a little bit of sparring, and he got better and better. When he got Sanchez in there, I mean, he went good 4 hard rounds. You know, he was doing real good, but he was getting a little tired, and then that's when Sanchez caught him with the rib. And then that put him out there for a while. So, you know, he can't back out of a fight, you know. And so I know that if he would have been injured, McGregor would have got stopped again. And Nathan wouldn't have got hit as much as he did.
So they haven't come back to you with any ideas yet, asked you about your future? You haven't had to make that decision yet?
Not like a solid decision. I've made my decision up. I mean, I think me and Max Holloway would be a great fight. You know, he's sitting there on the sidelines waiting for a title shot as well. Number 3 in the world at featherweight, and that's the guy I would love to see myself fighting at 145 pounds. But then at 155 pounds, I mean, there's still good fights for me as well too. So it's just I gotta sit down and figure it out.
All right, Max Holloway, I like that. Have you guys pitched that to the UFC yet? Do you know what they think of it?
No idea, honestly. I tweeted Max, and, you know, Max said he's not in line for title shots. I mean, he's getting a shot, I'm not sure. So.
And you want to fight in New York, right?
New York City, yep, November 12th.
Now, looking back, how would you categorize the weight cut? Was it worse than you thought? Was it easier? Was it harder? How would you say it went?
I think it went good. I had a nutrition out there, you know, in my corner, and he gave me my diet. He gave me the plan. And definitely, we knew it was going to be hard going into it. You know, 155 is the weight cut for me, but it's not really hard. 146 is what I weighed in at. That was a process. Like,
once you got to 148, 147, how difficult was it to shed the final pounds?
That was the issue. The last 2 pounds, we because of the new weigh-in system, you know, we cut Thursday night. Yeah. I got down to 147.5, and I woke up at 148. Oh. On my scale. So I didn't know what happened. You know, so I was like kind of discouraged a little bit. Didn't sleep much, and then, you know, we got to go cut 2 pounds. I go down to cut 2 pounds, and it took a little longer than I expected. But I think, you know, with some adjustments in the diet, and now knowing what the weigh-in process, I think, you know, next fight would be a lot better.
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that?
My back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
subway. Don't mind us, she just needs to use the elevator.
Wait! Who are you?
You know who I am.
I do?
An overblown midget.